it's me. I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. I think that this is a really good position. You should see like the ghetto thing that I have behind my Motorola Zoom. So, good morning, friends! I'm going to be showing you how to play one of the first songs that I think you should learn after you learn how to pluck the ukulele. And it is going to be Aloha Oi, which is a very well-known song in the ukulele world. If you've ever been to Hawaii, you know what song this is. And it is written by Queen, some Hawaiian last name that I cannot read because I am not Hawaiian, and I'm ignorant. Yeah. So first I'm going to tell you one thing that if you are a beginner ukulele player, I think you should learn. And that is which string is which. Because if you don't learn which string is which, it's going to be so confusing when you get into more complicated stuff. So, how I memorized it is that the vowels are together. The vowels are together, in case you can't hear that. A is first, just like in the alphabet, and E is second. So the vowels are in alphabetical order, and then C is third, just like in the alphabet, and G is last, just like in the musical scale. So, yeah. Yeah. That's that. So the vowels are together and the consonants are together. And it's almost in alphabetical order, except for if these two were switched around, it would be in alphabetical order, and it would be so cool, but it's not. So, here we go. So, you're first going to just play the C string, which we learned is the C string, which is the third string up from the bottom. So it's 1, 2, 3, this is the third string. And that is the C string. So you're just going to play that openly. And then you are going to take your second finger. I don't want to flip the camera off, but this one is your second finger because you're not using your thumb while you're playing. That would kind of be hard. I guess it's possible, but you would look pretty stupid. So you're going to use your second finger, and you're going to play the C string once again. Yeah. And then you are going to take your first finger and put it on the first fret on the E string. And then you're going to play those two together by taking your fingers like this. And here, I'm going to hold this up a little bit higher. And then you're going to take your first and second finger and put them on the first fret, and take your third finger and put it on the second fret. And that's first and second fingers are on the first fret on the A and the E, and your third finger is on the second fret on the C chord, or on the C string. Okay, one thing about the ukulele is that these top ones are really hard to play if you're not playing them individually. If you just like try to lay your finger down on them, it's really hard to get them all to make the right sound. And so what I recommend is just pressing as hard as you can until it makes the right sound. So, yeah. After you're done with that, you're going to play the second fret on the third string, the C string, with your second finger. And then you're going to play the C string openly. And then you're going to put your first finger on the first fret, and you're going to play the C string openly together. Then you're going to play an F chord, which is your first finger on the E string on the first fret, and your second finger on the second finger on the G string. And you're going to play that F chord. And then you're going to do the same thing that we did before that, which is first finger on the first fret and the C string openly. And then you're going to play the E and the C string openly. And then you're going to do what we did second, which is the second finger on the second fret on the C string. And then you're going to play the E and the C openly. And then you're going to play first and second fret and second and third strings. And then you're going to go all the way down to the third and fourth fret and have the same finger formation. And then you're going to go up one. And then you're going to go down one. And then you're going to play a C7 chord which is just second or first finger, I guess, I like second finger, on the first fret on the A string. And you're going to play a chord, so that means all of them together. And then you're going to play your F chord again, first finger on the first fret, which is the second string, and sorry, my heating just turned on, so it just got kind of cold in here. That sounds really weird. Your second finger on the second fret on the last string. And then you're going to take your third finger and put it on the third fret on the third string. So all threes. And then you're going to play the C chord openly. And you're just going to play the beginning here. So then second fret, second finger, third string. First finger, first fret, second string. And then you're going to play first. And we already learned that. And then we're going to put your second finger again. And then this is where it gets different. So it's going to be 2 open C chords. And then first finger on the first fret. And open C chord. And that's going to be twice. And then you're going to do your F chord, which is first finger on the first fret on the second string. And then the second finger on the fourth string, second fret. And then you're going to play your E chord, first fret. And then it's going to be 2 open E and C. And then first and second fret on the E and C chords, or strings. Forgive me if I say chords. And then it's going to be your second fret and your third fret on your third and fourth strings. Sorry if this is confusing you. If I'm going a little too fast, just rewind, play me again. I know I have a bit of a cold right now, so it's kind of annoying to listen to, so yes. You're going to play what I just told you twice, and then you are going to do your F chord. And then I recommend doing like fancy ending, like you're going to do that's not actually that fancy, it's just kind of in a different pattern. So, do you guys want to hear it all slumped together? Yes! Thank you for asking. Okay. I sound like my math teacher. He always does that. So it's going to be and you can basically look up the lyrics online, but the lyrics are Aloha, which is the Aloha oi, farewell to thee, thou charming one who dwells among the bowers, one fond embrace before I now depart until we meet again. Yeah. So it's kind of a slow song. And I don't know what aloha oi means. I mean, I know that aloha means, hello. Oh my god, it's kind of like hola. Smartness. It's a good thing to have. So, yeah, that's it. Hope to see you again. Well, I won't see you, but you'll see me. Hope that you see me again on my channel, which is Dululala10, youtube.com/Dululala10, and you should check out my friend. She does some pretty cool videos. Greta Who at youtube.com/Greta Who. Sorry, I've been at school all day. Used to emails. Alrighty, love you.